Once, in the heart of the northern wilderness, where snow lay thick over the silent earth, a young wolf was born under the pale light of the moon. His mother called him Kale. His fur was as white as the winter itself, and his eyes held the curious glow of the stars. Kale's pack was his world. The warmth of their bodies, the sound of their howls under the moon, the way they hunted together like one heartbeat. But life in the wild is not always kind. One winter night, as the wind howled through the pine trees, danger came. A rival pack attacked, stronger and fiercer. The chaos, Kale was separated from his family. By the time the snow settled, they were gone. Kale was alone. The nights grew colder. His paws sank deep into the snow as he wandered, searching for the scent of his family. Hunger gnawed at his belly, and loneliness weighed heavy in his heart. Many nights he lifted his head to the moon and howled, but no one answered. One evening, as Kale searched for food near a frozen stream, he spotted a shadow in the snow, a fox, lean and cautious. They circled each other, ready to fight for a meal. But instead of attacking, the fox dropped a small fish it had caught. Kale stared in surprise. The fox met his gaze for a moment, then turned and trotted away. Kale ate the fish. It was not much, but it was enough to keep him alive another night. Seasons changed. Winter slowly gave way to the whisper of spring. Kale grew taller, his fur thicker, his eyes sharper. He learned to stalk silently, to listen to the rhythm of the forest. He chased rabbits through the thickets, snatched fish from streams, and ran with the wind until his heart felt free. Yet the ache in his heart never left. He missed the sound of his family's howls, that unity, that belonging. Sometimes he would pass a distant valley and hear other packs singing to the moon. He never joined them. He was afraid they would reject him, or worse, harm him. One summer, a fierce storm swept through the forest. Trees cracked and fell. The river swelled and raged. In the chaos, Kale heard a cry, a sharp, desperate yelp. He followed the sound and found a small wolf pup trapped between fallen branches, trembling in fear. Kale pushed with all his strength, moving the heavy branches until the pup was free. The pup limped to him, looking up with wide, trusting eyes. Kale knew that look. It was the look of one who had lost everything. From that day, Kale cared for the pup. He taught him to hunt, to track, to survive. And slowly, Kale felt something he hadn't felt in seasons. Purpose. He was no longer just surviving for himself. He was living for someone else. Years passed. Kale and the pup, now grown, hunted together, howled together, faced the cold nights together. They were not a big pack, but they were a family. And in the quiet of the forest, Kale realized something. Family is not always the one you are born into. Sometimes it is the one you fight to protect. And so, the lone wolf was lone no more. His journey had begun in loss, but it ended in love. A love stronger than the winter winds, stronger than hunger, stronger than fear. Under the moonlight, Kale and his new family raised their voices in song, and this time, the forest answered.